Hey, good afternoon. Coming to you with a video blog from my office. As you can see, I'm an autograph collector, and Arnold Palmer is on my wall. And this is a shout out to Arnold Palmer and what he did for golf. Sad day yesterday when he passed away. I've been asked to share this video blog again because I did take it down last week because I was driving when I did it, and it was mounted, and I was safe, but it still sent the wrong message, and so I decided to take it down. But anyways, I felt really compelled to talk to students last week and send a message to them. And I realized that it's not just for students; it can be for everybody. But I wanted just to send a message because I've seen so many kids in my life as an educator that have just felt like they have nowhere to go. They feel like the life's pressures have gotten to them, and they are down and out and don't have friends and don't feel like they have family or anybody to talk to. And I just wanted to send a message strictly to those students. And so what I'm doing now is letting you know that you matter. You absolutely matter. And God put you on this earth for a reason, and He's got plans for you. And so I want you first and foremost to know that you matter. So when you feel you don't matter, you do matter. And I know a million people have told you that, but guess what? You are you, and there's nobody else in this world like you. Not one person. And that is amazing. That is amazing that there is nobody else like you and that you have things that you can offer this world that nobody else can. And so I'm telling you right now that you matter and you mean the world to so many people. Not only your family, your relatives, your friends, but you mean the world to people that don't even have a clue exist. There are people that you don't even know that you are influencing on a daily basis and that look up to you. And that is the truth. And that goes for kids and that goes for adults. Just understand that you have influence and you have the ability to change the world and make somebody's life better. So when you feel down and out and you've got nowhere to go, um, just understand that. And I know people have told you that, but just it's time for you to believe it that you can change the world. Um, and secondly, don't be afraid to call for help. There's suicide hotlines out there. Don't be afraid to reach out. There are so many people in this world that suffer from some sort of mental illness, and you wouldn't even know it. Mental illness is the silent disease that many people take for granted because we see with our eyes and not our heart. And there's so many things out there that are happening with people that you don't even know about. You're not the only one struggling. There are so many people out there in this world that are struggling. I take anxiety pills and that's fine. And they help me, and they help me keep me level, so to speak. But just know that you're not the only one, and that there are so many other people out there that are suffering. But I'm here to tell you today that I appreciate you, and you are appreciated, and God appreciates you. God put you here for a purpose. The second thing you can do is when you feel like you've got nothing and you feel like there's no way out. And I want you to find a passion because that's what helped me through school. On the days that I felt like I was being picked on or bullied, I always found my passion. And my passion was basketball. Basketball got me through so much when I was in school because I was so passionate about it. And I know that every single one of you has a passion as well. And you have gifts and talents to use to change the world. And maybe that's your passion. And so, or maybe you'll find your passion within that. So understand that passion gives us purpose, and purpose allows us to change the world. And your passion might be writing, it might be art, it might be anything. I don't know what it is, but find your passion and perfect it because God gave you the talent for that passion to change the world. And so do that, perfect it. And I know nobody can be perfect, but by striving to be perfect, we can maybe reach excellence. So I'm telling the whole world today, and I'm telling you that you matter and that you can make a difference in this world. And I'm telling everybody else in this world to see with your heart and not your eyes, because so many times we see with our eyes and not our heart, and we only see the surface, but we don't see what's inside. And mental illness is a disease that we can't necessarily see. And so your life matters, and everybody else's life matters as well. And the last thing I'll just say is I guess two things is this. If somebody's picking on you and treating you bad as as a kid, and a lot of students get picked on, understand that if somebody's picking on you, your life is important because they're taking time out of their day to make your life miserable, which means that you have something that most likely they don't have. And so there's two things with that. Know that A, your life matters and it's important because somebody's taking the time of their day to make your life miserable, but also know that they need help too and that we should help them overcome that and reach out to them as best we can. And number two is that if you don't, if you just stand there and you see somebody being picked on or you see people being mistreated and you just stand there and watch, then you've become part of the problem. And I always say this, by failing to act, we become part of the problem. So help each other. Make people feel appreciated. That's all we have to do is make people feel appreciated and let them know that they matter. So many people out there feel like they have no self-worth. And you do. And you're put on this earth for a reason. And so I just wish you all a very good week. If you need to reach out to somebody, by all means, reach out to me. You can find my contact information on Facebook or Twitter or email or whatnot. But just have a fabulous week and know that you matter, and everybody else around you matters as well. Have a great week.